Alright, so today I'm showing you how to troubleshoot your T150 racing wheel. When I first downloaded it, in many games such as Formula 1 2019 or 2020, a lot of dirt rally games, the wheel just felt like it wasn't very responsive. Felt like I had to really turn it a lot more than I feel like I should have compared to other wheels that I use, such as the Formula Force GP, which is the wheel I upgraded from. So basically, on right here on the wheel, I'll post a photo. But right here on the wheel, there is a PS4 and PS3 switch. For it to work with the PC, has to be on the PS3 mode. Um, and then I will show you. I'll link the website in the description. But I will show you how to work these drivers. So once you download them and install them, they are sort of hard to find. Like if I search here, Logitech T150, or if I search drivers, or, it's not very easy to find. So what I do is you can use this run command to run joy.cpl. I believe you can also find it on here. It's control panel items, so you can find it here. But either click open here, or you can come here and click OK in the run. Um, so a cool feature with this is if you have an older racing wheel and want to use with like an older version of the program, if it's not compatible, you can go here. Now, a good thing about this is you can change the rotation and angle. So I was playing a formula game, um, which really doesn't require all these degrees of turning. So I brought it down to 280. Now, what this does is it allows you to turn the wheel um, only about 140 degrees each side, I believe. Um, what this does is means when you turn the amount you turn the wheel moves the car a lot more. So like if I'm going into a sharp right turn, instead of having to turn my wheel like 3 or 4 times over to get into that turn, I can just downshift and just turn my wheel and not have to deal with that. You can change it to whatever you like. It's default 900. It goes up to 1080 and goes down to 140. So it really depends on what game you're playing. Make sure to keep this open, as sometimes it decides it's going to, how do I put this, nuke itself. So it goes back to default. So just make sure whenever you're about to start a race or something that you have this open and make sure that it's working right. You can also come here and test your gas sensitivity, so you can really see, how your pedal is working. If you have a higher end like T150 Pro pedals or upgraded them, this clutch will also show. I also test the forces here, so I don't know if you can hear that, but this is just good to make sure that your engine, or your motor and your wheel is working correctly. The gain settings is here, so this is the strength of all the forces. So a lot of games allow you to change the overall strength to them, but if you want to have even more, you can turn it up in these settings. Um, such as this is like a spring. It's like a sort of, you could call it a spring. You can change the percentage that goes up if you're playing a game that you like tend to hit a wall or sort of bounce or something like that. That would work. Damper. This affects like the amount of effort you have to put to turn the wheel. So if you like a really responsive wheel, this is good to have high, and maybe turn that up in the games that you play as well. And it also has to do with like the effects that the track has on your wheel. So that's important to know. So other than that, you can also come here if you want to have a combined input and output between the brake and the gas. So like let's say you want the brake to do both and the gas constant, you can do that for games that you want to use that on. But overall, this is a very basic drivers. Now, if there's any other issues, feel free to ask in the comments, and that was it.